induction ceremony. Before we begin, I would ask everyone to please stand. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor former Hall of Fame inductees and tonight's inductees who are no longer with us, and for those family and friends who have passed. Thank you. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, guys. Please be seated. Since its inception, in 1990, the Massena Central High School Hall of Fame has inducted 190 athletes, 15 coaches, 8 athletic contributors, and 82 teams. Tonight we'll induct 6 more individual athletes and 1 team as we continue to honor Massena's Red Raiders. And Bob, I'm going to say it again. We're proud to acknowledge the past and the present tonight. Remember, once a Red Raider, always a Red Raider. As you probably know, as we have for the last number of years, we start the Hall of Fame weekend with a Hall of Fame golf tournament at the Massena Country Club. Less than pristine conditions this morning, but still a fun time had by all. Although the Hall nominations given to the Twins, which was based on their athletic abilities, was certainly in question after about 2 holes out of the Massena. So Uncle Jeffrey and Aunt Martha and myself and Carol Page had a little impromptu straw poll vote, and you are going to keep your nominations. If you were about that far, we were going to give one to your husband and your fiance, because we were going to roll the dice with them instead. So results of the tourney. This was kind of a fun tourney. Unfortunately, because of the weather, Brent Smith's folks did what they could do, but the front was basically underwater, so we were kind of limited to 9 holes on the back. And so it was a little different this year than it has been in the past. But we did get a women's first place, men's first and second. We had some long drive contests and some closest to the hole, so I'll share some of that with you. First in the women's division, first place, Carol Page and the Dragon. Well, listen, I got to tell you, this got brutal. After about the 12th hole, the gums were flapping. And I'll tell you, we're lucky there is no first prize for trash talk. Some of the stuff that came out of these women's mouths, Uncle Jeffrey and I were just shocked. And of course, the people we did not retaliate. We did not do anything. We just played our game, and it prevailed the way it prevailed. Is that correct? Men's second place was Tony Truax and Don Michon. Men's first place, I'll announce it, but it's always the same. It's Tim Long and Tim's uncle. Long drives on 14, Carol Page, and she hit some bombs today, I'll tell you. She kept Martha out of the doghouse most of the day. And the other long drive for men, that was Tim's uncle. Closest to the pin on 12, Steve Meashot for the men. And certainly his better partner, Louise Meashot, for the women. I'll tell you what, this pin was stuck in the far right-hand back corner. And where is Louise? 10 feet? 12 feet? Lois, I'm sorry, 12 feet? 10 feet? 6. You missed a 6-footer? Well, we would like to thank Tom Sidden and the staff of the Massena Country Club for the help with the tournament and the prizes. And special thanks to Dee Capio in the kitchen. He had a nice little lunch for us as we got done. It would have been nice to have a big bowl of soup or something when we got done. The sandwiches and the other accommodations lot of introductions this evening. I'll get through them pretty quickly. First, your Hall of Fame committee. Mr. Joe McCauley. Ms. Barb Reed. Mr. George Shipley. One of our members was not able to make it today. That is Larry French. Al McGrath is with us. Joel Nicola. We have the dragon. And myself, I'm Tim Lowe. We have a number of former inductees with us tonight, so we'd like to recognize those folks, and when I call your name, if you would please stand for the folks. I apologize if I miss anybody. We try and check names off as they run in the door, so when we get to the end, if I missed you, please jump up and we'll recognize you then. Okay. So, from the class of 1993, 94-year-old Alex Medley. From the class of 94, I'm not sure I saw Charlie come in. Charlie Boots, is he here? Class of 95, the Dragon. Bob Page is here with us, the class of 2000. From the class of 2001, Terry Musa. From the class of 2004, Joel Nicola. And I apologize if I missed anyone. Do we have any other inductees that are here with us this evening? Please go ahead and rise. Oh, we did pretty well. Good enough. We have a number of speakers with us this evening representing Massena Central School. And we have some other speakers after the school has been represented. Our first speaker of the evening is the Massena Central School District Interim Superintendent of Schools, Bill Chris.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be brief. I too want to welcome everyone here to the 24th Annual Hall of Fame. I'm here representing the Board of Education in the Massena Central School District, and I'm very, very proud to be here as the Interim Superintendent of Schools. It's been a great entry, a great start to the school year, and this really helped cap off the first 2 weeks of school. I also want to thank the committee for coming together and representing and bringing together the next class, this again the 24th annual, and I really want to thank the class that's here, the athletes who've contributed your excellence and the high standard that you've given to the students here to serve as a role model, to serve as a mentor, to serve really the legacy of Massena Central School's athletic program. So congratulations to each and every one of you. I look forward to a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. At this time, I'd like to recognize one of the other representatives from Massena Central High School. That is High School Principal Pat Farron is with us tonight. Our next speaker this evening, Director of Athletics, Mr. Tim Hayes.
I have enough problems getting up and talking in front of people, but I have to follow that. We're fortunate to have him here, and he's done a great job so far. I'd like to thank the committee for all they've done, and especially Martha and what she's done. And when we're done here tonight, I hope everybody gets an opportunity to go down by the gym in the hallway that's now labeled Massena Hall of Fame. It's a hall. It's perfect. I mean, it's nothing like it was before. It looks great, and I can't wait for everybody to go see it. The inductees, thank you for all you've done. The community was proud of you at the time you were here, and we're proud of you now to see you here. You set a standard for the people we have here now, that they have something to strive for, and you strive for something, and hopefully they can meet what you've done here. It won't be easy, but you've done a great job, and we appreciate it. And again, thank the committee. I think this is one of the toughest jobs in the school, doing what you guys do, putting this together on a volunteer basis and getting it done. Thank you very much.
Our next speaker is the dragon. For you who don't know the dragon, I actually had somebody say this to me about 4 months ago, and I refer to, I don't know if I've ever called her anything but the dragon, to be honest with you. For those of you who don't know who the dragon is, Martha Slack.
It kind of makes me laugh, the dragon. This morning we were playing golf, and I had forgotten to tell the Scruggs girls that we were playing the scramble. They were a hole ahead of us. So I said to Jeff, I've got to run over to 11 and let them know that we're going to play a scramble. So I started over, and the kids will laugh because they know. When I'm on a mission, I have a walk. And I started over, and both of their eyes got real big. And one of them said, "Oh no." I said, "No, you don't have to worry about that anymore. You're good." I want to congratulate the inductees tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here to recognize everything that you've done for Massena Athletics and for Massena Central Schools. You were not only athletes, but you were also academically, you did very well, and we're very proud of you in this class that we're inducting tonight. I'm going to take a minute because I'm mostly here tonight to thank people. If you live in Massena and you're not proud to be in Massena, I'm here to tell you, you better be. We are a self-supporting organization. Everything that we do, from the induction and the awards and the breakfast and Coach's Corner, is done through contributions. So we're always out after people. 4 years ago, Massena Central Schools did a large capital project. We turned the gym around. Everything that was up on the wall down there had to be taken down, including the Hall of Fame. For a few different reasons, it's been 4 years since we've gotten that back up again. One was money, one was some differences of opinions. It was something that the committee felt very, very strongly about, that we were going to get that wall back up again. There was a lot of times that people said to me, said to the committee, "Why aren't those plaques up there? Where are they, and when are you going to get them back up again?" So finally, we said, let's go. And we had to raise quite a bit of money, $4,000, to be able to get that wall back up again. When you see that tonight, and I hope you'll all go down and take a look at it, you'll see we're very proud of it. It looks great. There are some reasons and some people that wall is back up there again. One, I want to thank Massena Savings and Loan and Kurt Wilmers. We went to Kurt with a proposal that we would like to have them sponsor the Wall of Fame. He didn't hesitate. He said, "Let me get to my board, I'll get back to you very quickly." And he did. And he said, we'll take care of that for you, we'll help you out. They gave us a donation of $2,000. They're going to match that again next year for us so that we keep things going. We're very grateful to them for what they've done. We had some other people who were large contributors to our endeavor. Bob Squires, Don Squires, Charlie Fod, Massena Basketball Association, the Hazelton Scholarship. A lot of people sent donations to us. I would get a check in the mail. We want to keep things going. We want to make sure we help to sponsor you. We ran a golf tournament this summer. These people that are listed on this banner, we went to them and asked them if they would sponsor greens and teas for us. I have to tell you, not one of them hesitated, because I think they understand the pride and the tradition that's involved in Red Raider athletics, and they helped us out. So we had numerous people who helped us, and we're very grateful for that. And hopefully as people see that wall, it will make you proud to walk down there on both sides of the hall and to see all the inductees, the teams, the contributors, and the individuals. So for everyone who has made donations to us, thank you. We appreciate it probably beyond what we can say to you. Also, there's a couple people that I always forget to thank. I thank them in the newspaper, but I never remember to get them in the program. They are here year after year. I can always count on them. Leanne White and Jean Lennon, who are back over there in the corner. I want to thank them. They help with the Hall of Fame sweatshirts, shirts, and hats that you can buy and purchase, and they're always here to take care of that for us. So again, thank you to everyone. Thank you for being here tonight. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to take a look at the Wall of Fame. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to give a warm welcome to and to introduce to you from Massena Savings and Loan, Mr. Kirk Wilmshurst.
Folks, welcome all the new Hall of Famers. I would like to say thank you to the committee for inviting myself on behalf of the Savings Loan to be part of the program tonight. I guess perhaps here to thank for donating some money. However, it's myself and the Savings Loan should be thanking you for allowing us to be part of such a great program. It's the Wall of Fame is more than a hall, I guess. It's a gateway to times of the past and times of the future. So, you know, for all the people who get to go down the hall to see, perhaps they look at themselves in the past, 50 pounds lighter with a little bit of hair. But hopefully for the kids who are in the hallway these days, they look to the future and to inspire in them character for their future and their future endeavors. As for Martha's comment for when she came to see me at the bank, well, it was kind of like that. It was a little bit different. I had a call in my office, there's 2 people here to see you. So I went out in the lobby, and sure enough, there was Martha. She had her muscle with her. Ow. I gotta tell you, I was a bit intimidated by Martha. Anyways, I was more than happy to comply. When they asked me, it was a no-brainer, easy to do, and I'm very happy to be here. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you very much.
We would also like to give a special thanks to our induction ceremony and award sponsor, KeyBank. KeyBank has been our partner for the last 13 years. Without them, we would not be able to offer this night to honor our inductees and their families. So once again, the folks at KeyBank, thank you very much. For the inductions, I would ask that the individual inductees come on over to the platform with their families. Come on up, whoever's here with your inductee, please feel free to come up with them. We'll ask the inductee to say a few words. I wasn't kidding. I told you guys were going to say it. What we'll do is Bob Exton is here from the Observer, and we'd like to take some family photos when we get done over here on the right. So when you're done, come on over there. Team inductions, when you hear your name, come on up and you're recognized, and we'll go from there. So with that, we'll get to our first inductee. Will be presented for induction by Mr. Alan Bratt. That inductee is the class of 1961's Ken Adams. Here for Ken tonight, we have Ken's wife Beverly, his daughter Tara, his brother Glenn, nieces Tracy and Mike, grandniece Tommy Jo, and the exception will be done by Beverly Adams. That's mine. Yeah.
evening, everyone. Ken Adam was a 4-year letterman on the varsity wrestling team. As a junior, he wrestled 112 pounds, weight class. It was the most feared opponent on the mat. Later in the year, Ken moved to 120-pound weight class and achieved honor as Section 10 champion and first team All-Northern. Adam's senior year, he was selected as captain of the team and moved to the 27-pound weight class. As a senior, he was undefeated. Again, won the Section 10 championship and went on to compete in the intersectional between Section 10 and Section 3, which consists of teams from Governor, West Jenny, Watertown, Auburn, Oneida, Casanova, Franklin Academy. Adams was the intersectional champion at 127 pounds. I don't know why I keep saying 127 inch. Ken's overall record for varsity here was 76-12. 76-12. He was a 2-time Windsor tournament runner-up. 3-time section champion. An intersection champion, and was undefeated in his senior year. Welcome to the Massena Central High School Hall of Fame.
First of all, I'd like to thank the committee for all their hard work and effort they put into this. It's just a wonderful evening. My daughter and I are here from Hilton Head, South Carolina. I'm really happy that we came this far. You know, when I looked at this picture of Kenny in here, I thought, my God, he must be 12 years old, but I think he was 16 or 17. I never knew him in high school, so I didn't know anything about his record. I met him at SUNY Potsdam when he was on the first Potsdam State College wrestling team under Coach Neil Johnson. I do remember going to some matches, is that what they're called? I believe so. Carter and Barb Montross. Carter was Kenny's roommate. And I remember seeing his signature move in high school, which was the fireman's carry, and that was quite something to see. Many times he had to lose weight to fill in a spot for someone, and there was one particular moment, I think Carter and Barb were with me, when he lost 20 pounds, and then I believe he pinned the guy in a minute and then passed out, and he had to be carried off the mat. He was a team player. He did everything for his team. I'm really, really proud of him. He was a man that was very humble, and I never knew what his record was in high school until I read a scrapbook after he passed away. And in the scrapbook, one of the newspaper clippings said he won 76 out of 88 matches, and I thought that was really something. So I'm very proud on behalf of my brother-in-law Joe, who nominated him, and for all the family that were here to accept this. Thank you so much.